Hey guys, welcome back to Trove. I am Razorblade, and today I am going to be talking about some dungeons. So, you respawned in the hub. So, because of my level, I'm going to change my character for this one, and I'm going to choose the Lunar Lancer. And I am level 11, so I'm going to jump into Mastery. I can do Uber, but I'm going to jump into Mastery. So, dungeons. If you click your M, you'll notice that there's various different types of areas on the map. To your left, you have the Desert Frontier. Below, you have the Cursed Valleys. To the right, you have Neon City. And then above that, you have the Flame Worlds, and I've forgotten this name. I can't remember its name, so we'll go there first. I think it's fiery something, I believe. I'm not too sure. Let's go find out. As you can tell, this one's Neon City. And when we get to this place, we'll jump into a dungeon, and I'll show you hopefully a various number of dungeons in this location. Okay, we're right, okay, close here. Okay, so this is one of the dungeons. So if we go to the door, which is usually on the bottom, there can be some that are halfway up, but always look on the bottom first. Let's go this way. So if you go through the door, you'll have stairs. You go up the stairs. Okay. Up, oh. Right. So up to here. We either keep going up as these stairs around keep going up. And we come to a portal. So, this guy, the objective is to slay the Molten Lord. As you can tell by this guy, as he is smoking above his head, this is the Molten Lord. So what we need to do is we need to kill this guy. So with using your different abilities at the bottom, so mouth button 2, number 1 and number 2, you will do damage. And depending on your character, a lot of damage. Okay, so at the end of a dungeon, you get a chest, and I've kind of broken it already. But when you break a chest, you will get weapons. And depending on the level that you go into, so Mastery, Uber 1, Uber 2, you get legendaries, relics, and you'll have a possibility to get resplendence as well as shadow equipment. So you can either pick these up. What I look for now, because I have a vast majority of the weapons, is if I hover over the weapon and it says there, this is already in your collection. If it says that, then I don't pick it up unless the stats to the right are any good. And in this case, they only do magical damage, and that does movement and maximum health, which to my character is poop. Okay, so that was the first dungeon, and that was a 1-star. Which means there's only one boss. If I find one now, which is a bigger dungeon, we'll go to Neon City this time. We'll do Neon City, because there's a big one there. And that one is a 3-star. Now, basically this will have 3 different bosses to do. and I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, so it's in this big Rubik's cube. Okay, so we go through this broken cube. We'll go there in a minute when for this guy. So if we go through here, you can choose to run past everything until you get to a boss, but it's entirely up to you. Because you only get, like, let's say if you kill one of these guys, you get 31 experience on mastering. If you complete a dungeon, you get more than 31 XP. So it's up to you if you want to rush through it or take your time with it. See what's completing this one. And this is I think that's a wave of enemies. So you have 2 waves, and this time I have to kill 4 enemies in the second wave. So for that we gained 155 experience. So we break the box, and receive weapons, and faces and masks. I went to room in my inventory, so I can't pick them up. Okay, so we'll keep going upstairs. As you can tell, one of the objectives has been complete. Okay, we just keep going these stairs. And you come to this room. And this floor will disappear, so the longer you stand on it, the more chance you will of falling through it. So we need to look for another cursed skulls, which is that little tapey thing. So if we just go through here and drop down here, and go through this door, we have found another cursed souls. So if we activate it with E, use your abilities, fill up all the swarms, we therefore complete it. Okay. So if we continue forth, we need to find the Robot Wrath version 2.0. Now, let's see where he'll be. I don't think this guy is it, but we'll kill him anyway. He could be it. I think he might be actually. He's definitely a bit of a beam, so yeah, I think this guy is the Robot Wrath. He's not, I'll be surprised. Yeah, okay, there he was. It's not always too clear, but there's always one little inkling about the personality and the way that he looks that will give you a sign that he's the boss. Okay, so that was a 3-star castle with 3 bosses to kill. 2 of which were reactivating of the cursed skulls, and 1 was just an enemy with a lot more health and does a lot more damage. At the end, you get given a portal to leave. With this, you have the option to go for more, or in my case, I'd probably head home or find a cornerstone so I can empty out my inventory. So to do this, you look for one of these places, and then you go up to it and you click E. Okay. So, get down, please. Okay, so if you have a full inventory like I do, I have a lot of different crafting materials. Now, because I don't have very many weapons, I'll get rid of those first. Because, well, first of all, before you get rid of them, make sure that they're not any good for any of your characters that you have bought or whatever, or that you're using. So once you right click on them when you're in your loot collector, which you can build from either the 2 crafting tables, and you right click on the weapons you want to get rid of. That includes rings, weapons, faces, helmets, and you right click on them, they place into here called the place loot here section. You click accept, you click yes, and there you go. Okay, so your personal chest. I use my personal chest to store different crafting materials, which I suggest you guys do the same too. If you guys start storing weapons, then you're not going to have any room in here or in your inventory. The bad thing about this is you have different boxes. If you click on them, you have to put real money into the game. So that's why I've only kept this for materials, and all the weapons I get I either use or salvage or give to other players. So you have different equipment that you picked up. You just right click into right click on the items and they jump over into your personal chest when you have selected your chest. And then once they are all over, you can go and do some more dungeons. If you have neither the loot collector or personal chest, let's see where they are. Right, so you need to go to your. Okay, go away, please. Go to your adventures crafting bench. If you don't have one of those, go to your building crafting bench. No? Where are they? I think you get one automatically, do you? Okay. Okay. So they've changed it, I believe. Okay. So I think you start off with the adventures crafting bench, and in here, no. Okay, they've changed it. In here, there used to be your personal chest, but now I think you have to actually go to the hub world in order to create your personal chest and table and loot collector. Okay, let's head over to let's head over to the hub world. Let's select these weapons first. So let's go to the hub world. You can hold H, or because I built a portal, I'm going to use the portal. Okay, so you're in the hub world. To find this vent to build your loot collector and personal chest, you have to go back on yourself and go to this first house here. And hopefully you can build your novice crafting bench. So you click on it and click craft. Now that you've built this, you need to go to your house again. Now, you don't have to keep going back to a world to spawn your house. What you can do is you can stay in the hub world, go behind the portals or anywhere around the island, and find, okay, you can have that house then, fine. And you go to a cornerstone. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. And you activate your house in one of these cornerstones. Oops. You go in your house, click tab, make sure that your table is in your hotbar at the bottom. Click 1, no, not 1, whatever number you connect it to, which mine is 8. So if you place it, click tab to come out of it, and E on the novice crafting bench. You therefore have your loot collector, ring crafting bench, personal chest, adventurer's crafting table and the builder's crafting bench. I have no idea why my novice crafting bench has disappeared. Or is it here? Ah, it's here, never mind. I hid it. But yeah, if you didn't have a novice crafting bench, then you can go and craft one in the hub, like I've showed you. So in my case, I'm gonna take that out. And I'm going to go to my bench and use it. So the loot collector is in here. So if you click on loot collector, you have to pay 10 sharpstone to build one. Personal chest costs 2 flux and 10 sharpstone to build it. Okay guys, that is all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in this episode.